For some reason, the losing part kind of sticks in because that's the part I don't like. Winning, I expect it, I want it, and I feel like we work hard enough that we'll get it, but losing kind of burns, I guess. So I feel like I've been coaching forever, to tell you the truth, ever since I was a kid. Since I was about 12 or 14, I had some nephews right underneath me, and I just remember like telling them what to do football-wise, trying to teach them how to play football, teaching them how to play basketball. But it means a lot to me. It's been everything that, you know, I could ever want. It never feels like a job. You know, I think it's something, a passion that runs in my heart. You know, it's hard to play baseball by yourself. It's hard to play football by yourself, but you can do basketball by yourself. You can go out and shoot by yourself, and I think I got into it somewhat that way. There were some 7th and 8th graders that kind of took me under their wings, and you know, when the big guys were playing, there was an older guy named Pat, same as my name, and he would pick me on his team, you know. So when I was in the 3rd grade, I was playing with the 7th and 8th graders. As soon as I seen ESPN, I was like, oh, I want to be a sportscaster. I want to do 24 hours of sports. You know, that was, to me, when the ESPN came out, I thought it was crazy. And all my friends told me, you can't do it. You gotta be with basketball 24/7. And I ended up just, you know, that same thing, that passion for basketball just stayed with me, and I couldn't shake it off. My high school coach, Coach Willie West, I mean, he was a huge part in me becoming a coach. I love the way that he related to our players, and the way he taught, and the way he spoke and communicated with us. It was good. He didn't always yell and scream. He kind of just gave you a look, and you knew, okay, Coach Gergovich, Coach Dunlap. I mean, I worked with Ben Howland. You know, I learned a lot from a lot of those guys that I had a chance to be with. But there's other, you know, Coach John Wooden. You know, when I worked at UCLA, I got a chance to be around him and listen to some of his stories. My foundation as a coach, I think it goes back to just the basic fundamentals. I think that it has to be based on playing the game the right way, being under control, jump stop, passing, screening, sharing the basketball, playing solid defense, helping on defense. I mean, it's the plain basic principles of basketball. It's not that hard of a game. And the campus here is outstanding. Just a beautiful layout that you have here. The facilities, you know, things are getting better every single day around the facilities here inside for basketball and for all the other sports. It's a great institution to go to school at and get a degree. It's not a lot of bad things. The location is off the charts. You know, this is a hidden gold mine here that I think we have to get this thing going. Coming back to Los Angeles, Southern California, I mean, it's a blast. The biggest thing to me is just being back here and having my family here, my mother. Speaking of a role model, I mean, boy, she's probably the biggest role model of my life. You know, she's tremendous. I'm happy to be back here with my family and see some old friends, and hopefully I can be a better person myself and help the community here and help the basketball program grow in the right direction.